when we go to the church and the church is teaching us something incorrectly, and the reason that the church is teaching us stuff incorrectly is because you got teachers, pastors, bishops, and everybody else that's up here teaching. They teaching and they ain't been taught themselves. Or either they've been taught, but they haven't been taught the truth. So you have generations of lies just being handed down through the generations. So everybody is teaching a lie. We need to stop that. Stop that. And once the world comes together and the church become as one, like God intended for it to be, we in for a lot of chaotic stuff like what's going on right now. Like, okay, in Ephesians tells us one God, one Lord, one baptism, one faith, one spirit. All these ones. Now we Christians now. We supposed to be believers. Now if we riding in the car with a God that's all ones, God tells you all throughout that Bible, I am one. If we riding in the car with the man that's all about one, he emphasized that so vividly. I am one. Us as humans, where do we get 2, 3, 4, 12, 100, all the way up to 300 different types of religions, 300 different types of churches? Somebody's lying. And the failure is not in God. I guarantee you that. The failure ain't in God. The failure is in us, man. Because we take what God say, twist it, turn it, gift wrap it, and hand it to God's people as a lie. And that's what I'm talking about. The lies. We need to cut this out. And I can't emphasize that enough. We need to cut this out. And I'm not trying to bash nobody's belief. I'm not trying to bash nobody's religion. But what I am saying is this. If we don't get it right, the last day on earth is coming. It's coming. That's a guarantee. It's coming. And Christ say he coming back. And he not coming back to be like how he was 2,000 years ago. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. No, that's not how he's coming back. He's coming back to judge. He's coming back to rage war. He's coming back to tear this thing apart. Because he tired. God been tired. That's the reason Jesus come down here. Because God was tired way back in the day. God must have had to tell Jesus, hey, listen, I'm still God, but you deal with it, man, because, you know how I feel. So you got God and Jesus that's tired of the faking, the playing. And I go to churches, and I can... When you walking in the spirit can't be fooled. You can't fool the spirit. And I'm not finna sit here and try to say I'm a holier than thou type of guy, because I'm not. But when you walking in the spirit and the spirit of God dwells in you, and you're spiritual, not religious, because the custom, tradition, and religion is gonna make your bust hell wide open. Make that point clear. Yo, trusting in your custom, tradition, and religion is gonna make your bust hell wide open when you get through talking, when you get through hollering good, when you get through preaching good, when you get through speaking in tongues good. Your custom, tradition, and religion gonna make you bust hell wide open when Jesus come back. Because Jesus says that he's looking for a spotless church. Not a physical building, but the people. Because we are the church. We go to the church physical building for fellowship. But But the church starts with inside of you, with inside of me. I am the church. And until we get it right, we're going to keep on running into brick walls. We're going to keep on letting the devil blindside punch us. Come on now. The biggest devils are in the church. The biggest devils are your pastors. The biggest devils are your bishops. They're the biggest devils. Why wouldn't the devil be in the church? You can't outsmart the devil. You're not more holier than the devil. You don't know the word better than the devil. Reason being is because the devil has been here up to 8,000 years. He's been working this craft for 8,000 years. So if you've been doing something for 8,000 years, by now wouldn't you have mastered it? I hope you would have been and mastered it if you've been doing something 8,000 years. So the devil comes into the church because the devil know the Bible back and forward. He was there through it all. The only defense we have against Satan is the Spirit of God within inside of us. That's the only defense we have. But like I was saying, the biggest devils in the church are your pastors and your ministers and your archbishops and your church leaders, period.